I repeat, Optimus Prime cannot have kids. He's not like a human or anyone who's able to reproduce. Yes, there's an adaptation where he was known as Orion Pax. He did had a girlfriend whose name was Ariel, later on renamed as Elita 1. She was mentioned in Transformers Prime and existed in Transformers Generation 1. But still, to be honest, something about the roleplay community messing things up, especially some people who think that basically everyone can have kids. He doesn't have the reproductive organs, but yes, he is capable of identifying himself as a male. And his body is built like a built of one of a male. But he cannot have babies. Yes, shifty eyes too. Me too, when I see some person putting shipping Optimus Prime with their OC and they have another child, another OC child. Just a lung starter hurt just thinking of it. Yes, I like it that people are trying to think outside of the box and actually trying to make the roleplay more different. Same goes with vampire characters. They do not have kids. There was someone years ago who mentioned Alucard from Helsing that he cannot reproduce, and him making love to Sarah's Victoria. Ugh. He sees her as a daughter. So, Helsing Ultimate Fandom, stop. Stop shipping your OC with Alucard or of any of the canon characters, then suddenly popping up some weird ass OC child. I have a lot of OCs, and none of them are shipped with canon characters. If they are, they do not have kids. It's probably from other relationships or adoptees. Same goes with Optimus Prime. He cannot. He can be a mentor or a father figure, but physically actually doing the deed to have kids, that's not. He doesn't have that itsy bitsy titsy witsy wood. Yes, he's made of living metal, I get it. Because it moves. I don't know how to put this, but my brain cells are fighting over who's dumbest. But let's be honest, I get this. That you like Optimus Prime so desperately, but sometimes it's pretty disgusting seeing Optimus Prime being shipped with a really cringy looking OC when you suddenly see the character go through a account and you see how terrible they are. I'm not complaining about the grammar and punctuations because I need to shut the hell up about that spot because I have a learning disability. And also, I'm not from America. I do not and plus I do not demand other people to speak and write flawlessly in my language while myself failing badly. And this is why I do not trust the roleplay community that much anymore. Let's be honest. He is interesting. He is a pretty interesting character. Optimus Prime, in my eyes, is interesting. And there was some hateful person made a voting about different types of Optimus Primes as father figures. Some person called the Bayverse Optimus Prime a furl, for a freaking furl. I'm like, can you shove your insults up your little butthole? You probably haven't taken a shit bigger than a fucking bean. I'm not one of these massive fangirls, but I do not tolerate when people post their hatred and then get furious if someone tells them to shut the fuck up. You can write down what you think on a piece of paper, keep it, read it over and over again. Eventually you'll realize how ridiculous sometimes your opinions do sound. And I respect everyone else's opinion, but some words should be kept to yourself. Let's be honest, Optimus Prime isn't half that bad person. For fuck's sake, I watch these Transformers movies repeatedly. I'm planning to watch again, just trying to grasp the necessity and understandment. And what I noticed, some person who I became friends with, well, we do not follow each other on social media, but I do interact with them. Shout out to everyone who has been nice and patient with me. Because of my bipolar disorder, whatever, because of my bipolar, I'm a piece of shit. I sometimes feel like I need to lock myself up. And that's why I barely go outside, because I'm also an introvert. Me, oh, I want to interact with people. Also me, do not touch me. But back to Oppie. Optimus Prime. Okay, busted fangirl number one here. I just become overly protective towards the characters I like. If you were real and able to shrunk into more of a human size, I wouldn't let go of him. I would hug him and he would find it super weird. I may not have biologically any kids, but I have a really strong mother instinct towards people. I just feel that they haven't had a mother near them, or someone who cares for them. Other people said, men do not like women who are too motherly. I get that. Yeah, those baby talk. Drop that shit while you're with a full-grown man. But try to be loving and caring, okay? Men deserve love too. And like someone had a account with a huge name, men deserve yogurt. Men are people too, okay? It's like I felt that he's lacking of someone who cares for him. Yes, there was someone who was really strong and caring, was Ratchet. If anyone watched Transformers Age of Extinction, see how Ratchet said before lockdown brutally tore out his heart? He said never. When lockdown was you going to tell me where is Optimus Prime? And he said never. Ratchet put his life on line for the sake of Optimus Prime. And everyone's saying, Optimus Prime is a pussy. Dude, put your neck on a fucking table and have a knife aiming at your neck the entire time while you're trying to protect your friends and family. He stuck his neck out for them. They're more than just a team, more than just friends. They're like family. He may not say the word they were like family to me. If I would have been able to do voiceovers, I would have done it. I would have said where Optimus points finger that they were my friends. I would have said they were my family. Because haters do not understand the word family, while they even have a, while they themselves have a family. Interest way back to that fact that some hater, well, not haters, some friend who I was interacting with told that people have been treating Optimus Prime with like a person with neurosis. Bitch, never come at people with some kind of a mental disorder. It's not a disability. Depression is not a disability. Bipolar is not a disability. It's not a disability. It goes in the section of disorders. People can be born with a disability. But actually having a, well, it's a disorder, and calling someone crazy just because of bipolar, and just because Optimus Prime is cranky and angry. Dude, humans fucked him over so many times past these 5 movies? Look how he opened himself, how he wasn't violent in the first movie. Probably Optimus Prime lost his shit because he was backstabbed by Sentinel Prime. That explains why he did that. That second off, why did he tear off the Fallen's face? And also got rid of him and said, I rise, you fall. Megatron has been giving him the ticks the entire freaking time. And there are so many interesting comic strips made by fans. One person was where Optimus Prime, Generation Optimus Prime, whatever, just ended up face palming. Our war has been going on for 4 millennia. Can it end? If I could draw super well, I would make a crap ton of comics. Someone pointed out, not all men. I agree, not all humans are exactly the same, but you cannot trust a completely random person. But Optimus Prime and his team came on Earth for one reason: to stop Megatron. Not going around being a huge bitch. People who have gone through enough shit can explain the exact same thing: being turned against, being backstabbed, being lied to, betrayed, and everything else bad. They can tell the exact same feeling that it fucks up your emotions and you consider it as feral, because other people do not understand what you're going through. They only care about themselves and they can't see further than 2 inches from their own fat nose. That's the definition of being blind. When people look around, try to understand other people too. We do not force you, but don't piss other people off, okay? Optimus Prime is one of my favorite Transformer characters. I still like that. I find it kind of a thoughty and bitchy what what was this dude? Buckethead. Anyway, Starscream. I love it when he said, I love it when your tiny feet do. Starscreamer was gone mad with trying to get so much attention from Megatron. So much that he started to lose it. Didn't you notice he was drooling? At the and later on Lennox and who? Oh yeah, Sam. They shot some weird doohickey in Starscream's eye and he freaked the fuck out. And I agree, getting something in your eye and panicking because it hurts and it may yank your eyeball out is nasty. But it was seriously hilarious to see that the eyes are their freaking weak spot. Anyway, dear haters, if you're going to express yourself about certain characters, be careful because you may end up having their fans coming at you. Because sometimes it is true, fans are even crazier than the haters. Oh, I remember the Dragon Ball roleplay community. Piece of shit. Literally, my diarrhea is a bit more nicer looking than the Dragon Ball Z fandom. Or the roleplay side of it. It's run by a bazillion little kids. They act like a bunch of furious toddlers. And I'm running off out of topics. And also I'm falling out of topic. And I'm also really nervous right now. Because I haven't done videos in ages. Sometimes I have done, but I have deleted them because I get too tired. And this is why I do not make videos. I get tired. Also, the corona has been fucking us sideways. Can't go anywhere without a massive fear of getting that disease and actually dying from it because your lungs freaking fail on you. Other people, young people do not get corona. Hey, tweedle dumb fuck. Some of us young people have weak lungs or have gone through some, maybe caught pneumonia, bronchitis, severe bronchitis. And if I catch that shit, I am 6 feet under.